Namaste. Thank you for joining Mindful Yoga today. The sun is bright on my in my eyes. And today is gratitude. So we cultivate the gratitude today. So it's a Thanksgiving is approaching, and we may have lots of fun. So of course, Thanksgiving is coming next week, but during this autumn season, around the world we have a lot of harvest. Various type of harvest festival happening this season. So we are grateful for our food, and food is a very important source that we are alive, right? We can live. So without food, we cannot. But thinking of the food, how it's made, it's, of course, there's a sun and there's a water, then the air, then earth. So all that, perfectly, or, we have a source to that source. Because of that, everything is perfectly matches, and we are living right now. So it's a very simple joy of being alive. So let's think of that today. And let's bring our palms together at the heart center. It's Anjali Mudra. It's a gesture of gratitude. So where I came from, Japan and other Asian countries, we place the palms together and bow our head. That is the gesture of gratitude. And also show respect to others. So today we want to bring that essence into our practice as well. So let's close our eyes. And if your hand is tired, you don't need to keep it in the air. You can keep against to your chest, so that hand can rest here. And bring awareness to your breath, coming in through the nose and going out through the nose. Use Ujjayi breath. Half close our throat. Let's create a sound like an ocean wave, so that we can breathe deeply and longer breath. Also warming up air to take it in. And establish our breath pattern. Make it smooth and steady. Expressing and receiving gratitude and cultivating the thankfulness within ourselves benefit us, enhancing our well-being and feeling happier from inside. So if we have a lot of happiness within, we are able to share that happiness to others. So all connected. And we are gratitude to the nature and people around us. Let's find the connections. We are living here because of many factors that support our lives. The sun and water, earth and air, the trees and earth, and everything works perfectly to produce the oxygen, water, and food. And people around us, supporting us, caring for us, and sometimes giving us trouble. That's a good lesson for us to think of our life seriously. So all that connection, we are grateful, and we offer our gratitude for this life we have given. Stay here for one more breath. And let's take a big inhale, hands reach out and up. And exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. We're gonna do a few more times like this. Inhale, hands reach out and up, open the chest. And feel the length of the arms and the fingers. And then exhale, palms together. And last one, inhale. And then exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. Maybe bow your head. And you may set your intention or dedication for today's practice. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, so today's practice, we're gonna cultivate our gratitude by palms together. Well, silently say thank you for exhalation. So it doesn't need to be every breath, but you are welcome to do every breath. And also when we inhale, we can picture someone or something that you are grateful for, what you are grateful for, and picture that, then exhale to thank you. So especially when we have our palms together or something that the bow forward, especially we can do that time. So let's begin. So let's lie down to the mat and have a belt close by. And hug your knee to the chest and gently roll side to side and relax your lower back. Then next, let's shake our legs and hands. Just shake it. Kind of awakening the legs and the fingers. Maybe you feel cold a little bit in the morning. So if you can reach to the toe, so you can open your knees wide, just massage the toes and maybe between the feet. Just a massage and maybe a little bit to rub. My feet is always cold. Even I went bike ride to warm my body up, but feet is always cold. Okay, so if you can hold on to the feet and the feet together and knees open, wide. Maybe bring the feet close to yourself and maybe lift your chin up and head up and bring in the toes towards your head. And then exhale, release and let go your hands, feet, and plant your feet down to the mat and hands by your side. Let's do bridge pose. Tuck your navel towards the spine. Your lumbar spine down to the mat. Alright, engage our core, pelvic floor, inner thigh, the glute, buttock, inhale. Lift your hips up and the hands goes over the head. And then on your exhalation, slowly down. So we're gonna continue this movement. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, maybe quietly, thank you. Let's go on. You can also pay attention to the body sensation when you say thank you. Is it different? Is something you feel your body differently? Or is it the same? I feel a little bit softened. So we say thank you. That's softening our heart. Maybe softening the face, maybe with a smile. And last one, inhale. And then let's keep your hips high and bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers and lower your shoulders under. And inhale, lift your heels up and come onto the ball of the foot and toes. And find a nice openness to the front of the body. Squeeze the buttock. Front is soft, strong back. And inhale, hands reach up and over the head. And on your exhalation, slowly lower down. Excellent. Let's drop knee to the side to side. Relax your lower back. Relax your belly. And notice how your belly squeezes when you twist. So spiral action happening to the midline. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's get the belt, please. And on your toe or the ball of the foot. Then keep your right knee bent. Then let's straighten our left leg straight down to the mat. Okay, so now inhale, push your heels up to straight your left leg. Make sure your shoulders are resting, your head is resting to the ground. Then on your exhalation, bend your knees. So let's go on. So you may stretch your left leg down so you feel the stretch to the front of your left thigh, left leg. The next one, keep your right leg long and straight. Then use your belt to climb your hands up so your head is off the mat towards your leg. So if this is too much, you can slightly bend your knees. And one more breath. Then exhale, release, let go. Then bend your right knee. Let's open the legs to the side. So now externally rotating your leg from the hip joint. Then slowly straighten your right leg out. Make sure to anchor your left leg to the ground. And then slowly release, bend your knee. The next one is to twist, bring right leg to the left. So you can keep your right knee bent or you may stretch your right leg. Okay, so now a little bit challenging here. Now your head is going towards your right leg again. So it's kind of awkward here. You may keep your right leg long or bending your knees, lifting the head up. Okay, release. And come back to center, roll onto the back, then release the belt. Then switch the belt to the left foot. And then if you are bending your right knee, stretch your right leg gradually to feel the stretch to the right hip joint. Alright, bend your left knee towards the chest. And inhale, stretch your left leg up. And feel the stretch to the back line of the body. Back line of the leg. So let's continue a few more rounds. And next one, stretch your left leg. Then lift your head and climb towards your left toe. One more breath. Okay, let's bring our head down to the mat. Bend your left knee, please, and open your left knee out. Then externally rotating your left leg and open inner leg. So you can decide how straight you will bring, or you can keep your knee bent. Then release. Bend your left knee. And now bring your left leg to the outside, the right side. So feel the openness to the outer leg and hip. Then here we go, a little bit awkward, lifting the head up and bringing the face towards your right leg, so the left leg. All right, release. Then let's release and let go of the belt. Hug our knee to the chest, gently roll side to side. If you are okay to roll back and forth, please do. If not, just roll onto the side and come to the seat. So if you are rolling back and forth, massage to the back. 3, 2, 1. Cross your leg and let's sit down. And sit down and inhale, hands reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands together to heart center. Then interlace your fingers, inhale, palm press out, forward, then up. Then now move yourself to the right side. And inhale, come to center. So make sure you are tucking the navel into lengthening the lower back before going to the side. And then onto the left side. And inhale, come to center. I'm gonna exhale the other way. And I feel the length to the palms and the fingers. And then I exhale, left side. And come to center. On your exhalation, let's relax your hands, let go your hands. Then bring your hands forward, come to table. So palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. If your knee is sensitive, you can use anything to cover your knees. I like to always have a knee supported. Then let's straighten our right leg back. And push your right heel back and down. But if you like, you may lift your right leg up. But make sure to engage the core. Okay, now we are balancing left hand forward and inhale. And then exhale, bring your knee to the elbow. And inhale, stretch. And then exhale, knee to the elbow. Then stretch. Then bend your right knee, please. Then maybe get your right toe. The left hand is catching the right toe and kick into your hand. If you don't reach to, that's okay. You can like a flying bird. Spread your left arm to the side. And pointing your right toe up, inhale, open. And then exhale, bring your left palm down to the mat. Then your right knee is coming forward and step between your hands. Are you okay? So still your left knee is down. Then coming up and hands on your hip. And tuck your left toe under. All right? And inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then your left toe is pushing your pelvis forward, so you find a nice stretch to the front of your left hip. Maybe you're gonna go deeper, moving the pelvis forward, or you may stay in the center, up to you. All right, and inhale, looking up. Then on your exhalation, bring your palms together to heart center. Thank you. All right, so now you may use the block. Sorry, I didn't mention, so be careful to move. And if you have a block side by side, you may use that way. And put your hips back. And stretch your right leg. Maybe point your right toe up. to flex so that we can stretch the back of the leg. One more breath. Wonderful. Then release right foot down. Then one more time coming up to Anjaneyasana. Hands reach up, inhale, open. Then exhale, release your hands down. Pull your hips back. So hold on to the block maybe. And bending forward each exhalation. Thank you. Remember, when we exhale, we relax. So actually, thank you for gratitude, expressing gratitude, soften our heart and our mind. That really helps to relax our nervous system. Relaxing the nervous system helps to improve the flexibility. So opposite way, if we are tightening or if we we accumulate the tension when we do opposite way, not relaxing. So it's important to calm our nervous system to increase the flexibility. Okay, let's plant our right foot down and let's palms down, step back and child pose, please. Pull your hips back, sitting down towards your heel or downward facing dog to rest. So the choice is to child pose to rest or downward facing dog to rest. Keep your breath smoothly. And if you are in the child pose, let's come to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Now maybe bend your knees one at a time, like walking the feet, lifting the heels up and down. All right, one more breath. And then exhale. Let's bring our knee down to tabletop. All right, now it's a left leg. So either ball of the foot down to the mat or lifting the left leg up. Tuck your navel towards the spine. Keep the back straight. And let's really, right hand forward. Stretch. Inhale. Now on your exhalation, bring your knee to the elbow around your back. Few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale, knee to the elbow and stretch. And bend your left knee. Then right hand goes behind you to catch that left foot. And kick into your hand. That's great. And let's stretch front of your thigh. If you don't reach to the toe, that's okay. Flying bird. One more breath. Excellent. And release. Plant your palms down and step your left foot between your hands. Then let's come up. So your right knee down and hands on your hip. So notice how you can align your shoulder over the pelvis. Okay, so we're gonna come to Anjaneyasana. Tuck your right toe under. So your right pelvis can move forward. Inhale. And maybe hands reach up to the sky. Then exhale, bring our palms together. Thank you. Then let's bring our hands down or to the blocks. Straight your left leg, pull your hips back. Stretch the back of the left leg. Let's see if tucking the navel towards the spine helps to lengthen the lower back. So tucking the navel in. One more breath. And then let's come up again. Plant your left foot down one more time. Tuck your toes under, that's so important. Then move your pelvis forward and hands reach up. All right, exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat, pull your hips back. Bowing forward. Thank you. All right. Now let's plant our left foot down. Then palms down, step back, child or downward facing dog. Okay. So let's come to downward facing dog, everybody. Then bring our weight towards your heels. Bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet. Bend forward. Maybe grab your elbows. Soften your knees. Soften your head. Bending forward. Exhale. Thank you. And inhale to picture, imagine what you are grateful for. And exhale. Thank you. Okay, let's do some twist. So if you have a block comes to your outside of the left foot, then right hand come there, bend your right knee, left hand to the sky. Hope that makes sense. So if that's too much, you can move the block a little bit to the center or forward. But if you are okay, move the hands to the left side. One more breath. All right, exhale, release. So let's do the other one. So move the block to the right side, maybe outer right foot. Left hand goes there. Then bend your left knee a lot. Twist. Right hand to the sky. So imagine that your navel is moving to the right side. So be mindful. One more breath. And then exhale. Let's bend forward. Okay. So if you have a block, sit down on a block, or if you are okay without a block, just sit down and palms together to heart center, elbow inside of your knees, if your knee is okay. If your knees and hips are not so comfortable, you can be higher with the block. Then let's open our left hand inside of your knee, right hand up. Just open. And then exhale, release. Let's release the knees. Straight our leg, head down. Just resting. Then inhale, lower your hip. Then head up. Then we're gonna do the other side. So this time, right hand inside of your right knee, left hand up and open. And feel the length to the lower back. And then release. Bend forward, hips high. We're gonna gradually walking towards forward to downward facing dog. Relax your head. So now we're gonna walk our feet forward and soften your knees, lounge your back. Let's roll ourselves to stand. Excellent. All right, so here we go. We want to use the wall. So if your wall is close, face to the wall and bring our hands on the wall and walk our feet back to kind of a downward facing dog. And soften your knees. So if you don't use the wall, just come to downward facing dog. If you are using the wall, soften your knees, pull your hips back, and palms nicely rest on the wall. And adjust how you place your feet. Maybe feet wider if you like, but make sure to keep your knees soft. And you may lower yourself to opening the shoulder, but the mindful. Then move the chest down as much as you can bring. One more breath. And then slowly, let's roll ourselves up. Then walk our feet towards the wall and stand. Okay. So next one, we want to balance, but having a wall for the pyramid pose. So if you, okay, let's start. So the hands is resting on the wall, right? Then you can stretch your arm that distance your feet is, okay? So now your right foot, just a step back. So maybe one step back means like when you walk that distance. Then maybe right toe pointing a little bit out. Then let's pull our hips back like how we did earlier. So pointing your left toe forward. So if you are in, okay, so Cindy, if you are in a yoga mat, come up, so feet is apart. Then bring your hands behind you to grab your elbows or palms together to Anjali Mudra, reversed. Then exhale, then forward. So if you are using a wall, you can keep the torso like a horizontal, but you can lift your arms a little bit higher. So that helps to open the shoulders. Hands higher, head down. Grounding the feet. If you have a sensitive knee or ankle, soften your front knee. One more breath. Then let's slowly come up. And step forward. So again, feet together. Now we're going to do the switch to the other side. So this time, left foot goes back. Then your left toe is slightly open to the side, but your pelvis face forward. So when you step forward, don't bring the back foot to the right side. So it's still left side of your right foot, right? Then bend your right knee, then bend forward. Then hand is higher than your head, maybe to open the shoulder. But if your shoulder is a little bit not so comfortable, you don't need to drop your head that much. And then if you are on the floor, I'm sure Cindy's doing that, you may soften your knees and tuck your navel towards the spine and keep lengthening the neck. One more breath. And then slowly soften your knees. Let's rise up. And then step the feet together. Okay, so let's shake to relax. So next one is going to be a little bit challenging, but let's see. So how are we going to do this? Okay, so let's get the one block. So block is going to come to the wall, against to the wall, maybe higher side. So kind of a right side of your right toe. So this time we're gonna spiral our mid of the body, very similar to the pyramid pose, but we're gonna twist to become reverse triangle. Okay, Cindy, you also need a block in front of your right toe, or actually right side of the right toe. Then it's the same. Okay, so feet together and palms can touch to the wall. Then step your left foot back. So your right foot is forward. All right. Then inhale, hands reach up. So off the wall and hands reach up. Then on your exhalation, bend your right knee, then bend forward and touch to the wall. Then come into the last pose. Then now move your left hand to the block and rest your hands. Then right hand stay on the wall. Then grounding our feet and moving your navel to the right side. So there's a spiral action here. Let's see. Yeah, good that you use the book. So placing your left hand down and navel to the right side. And you are kind of peeking through right armpit, looking up. Make sure to ground your back foot. One more breath. And then exhale, bend your right knee, please. Then untwist, unwind, navel facing forward and rise. All right. Then foot forward. And let's shake. So we're gonna do the same way. So now the block come to the left foot. So just to take a look. So if I bring my hands just the front of your left toe, it's going to be hard or challenging. But if we put a little bit off to the side, it's more wider stance, left foot and the block wider. It's easier for us to balance. So just to let you know. So you want to bring the block not front of the toe but to the left side. Okay. And hands on the wall and feet down. Then step your right toe back. So heel to heel alignment. Then make sure you can face your navel forward. Let's start. Inhale, right hand up, stretch. Then on your exhalation, bend your left knee, then reach to the wall, okay? Then both hands come onto the wall, same way pyramid pose. Then gradually bring in the right hand to the block, down, the left side. Then keep your left hand on the wall, ground your right foot, then move your navel to the left side. So if you are comfortable, you can reach the left hand higher on the wall. Ground in the right foot, then navel moving forward and to the side. One more breath. Remember, exhale to thank you. All right. Let's gradually bend your left knee, let go your right hand, and unwind, pelvis facing forward, then step between your hands. Okay, let's shake it. So that was a good challenging for today. Let's come to the mat, but let's do mindfully coming down. Feet apart, bend your knees, put your hips back, make sure your knee toe goes same direction. Then kind of a squat and keeping for few more breath. Tucking your navel and squeeze the buttock, then slowly pressing the palms down, step back. Knee down, table, then sitting down towards your heel. Then straight our legs forward. Alright, let's do Paschimottanasana. We are bending forward. Point your toes, inhale, hands to the sky. And then exhale, push your heels forward, bend forward. Remember, thank you, and relaxing the nervous system helps. Inhale, point your toes, hands reach. A few more times like this. And exhale, thank you. Last one, inhale, point your toes. And hands reach. And then exhale, bend forward. So now let's stay here. You may use the belt. Then each exhalation, thank you. And relax your face, maybe with smile. Then gradually lower. But no forcing. You don't need to force yourselves to go down. And one more breath. Okay, wonderful. So now switch the belt to the right foot. So if you have actually smaller round, actually smaller loop, I actually like to have that way. Then left hand hold your belt. Then pick up your right leg and we're gonna spiral. Then move your navel to the right side and right shoulder back. Maybe right finger tips rest on the shoulder. And find the openness to the outer hip. So again, spiraling. Ground your left leg. That helps to lift your right shoulder. One more breath. And exhale, release. Bend your right knee, please. Right foot come to the outside of the left leg. You can let go the belt for now. All right, inhale, right hand to the sky, stretch. Made a mistake here. Right hand behind you. Then left hand up. So you can use the block. I like to keep it that way today. Then on your exhalation, left leg go left elbow to the right knee. Then twist to the right side. Got it? So if you have a hard time sitting up, you can use the block to support at your back so you can actually lean to the block. And each exhalation, soften, thank you. And twist a little bit more. And exhale, slowly release. Come to center and let's have the belt again to the right foot. So your left foot, is that left foot? Yeah. Then right hand is holding the belt. Inhale, left leg up, then navel to the left side and left shoulder back to rest. So we stretch the hamstring, same time outer hips, outer leg. And notice how you can open the left side of the chest. One more breath. And exhale, release, bend your left knee. Then left foot come to the outside of the mat. Then bring your left hand behind you and right hand up. Inhale, stretch the spine. Then on your exhalation, twist to the left side. Right elbow, left knee. And each exhalation, thank you, and twist. Then gradually, let's release it. All right. So if you like to use the wall, you may use the wall. So we're gonna face inside of the room against the wall, then roll back to toes or foot come onto the wall. Then lower the feet so you can adjust. So if you usually normally cannot bring the toes down to the ground, just bring the toes and feet to the wall, then gradually walking to it. But no pushing, no forcing. Then gradually moving to the shoulder stand. Palms at your lower back, legs up. But if you are not lifting the buttock up, you can use the block to rest your buttock on the block and lift your legs. All right, gradually let's roll ourselves down. Bring your knee towards the chest, the buttock down. And rest on the ground. Happy baby. Open your knees wide. Bend your knees and get your feet. And you may roll side to side. And relax the lower back, resting on the mat. If you don't reach to the feet, that's okay. You can hold on to anywhere you can reach to. Shoulder rest, head rest. All right. Let's have a hammock pose. So make a big loop with your belt, connecting the head and the right foot. And let go the tension. Then I exhale, thank you, and sinking into the pose. Sinking into the belt, sinking into the mat. Find a nice openness to the back of the neck. Shoulder away from your ear. Connecting with the breath. So you may exaggerate your exhalation. And sinking in. Stay here for one more breath. And slowly only head release and head come to the mat. And hold the belt with your right hand. Extend and rotate your right leg open wide. It's easier for now after yoga practice than beginning of the practice.
Then bend your right knee. Then bring your right knee out this time. So twist. So it's the left side. And you may bend your left knee, get your left toe from with your right hand. So more twist. And release. And let's come to center, switch the leg. Left foot come to both come to the left foot and head. And lean to the belt and trust to let go the tension. And gradually we're gonna release the head down, shoulder down. Let's extend and rotate your left leg open to the side. When you go, make sure to exhale, thank you, softening, relaxing. Then come back to center and change to the right hand to hold the belt. Then move your left leg to the right side, straight or bent. And spread your left arm out to open a chest. Then if you like, you may bend your right knee, get your right toe with your left hand, twist. Then gradually release it and belt away. And we wanna, before going to Shavasana, let's rub our palms together and creating a heat. So you may remember Brahmali pranayama. Brahmali is the bee, bumblebee. So we are making the sound like a bee buzzing, or you can hummingbird buzzing sound, or you can do sound. So the heat palms comes to your eyes to cover gently. Then close your eyes. Let's inhale together. And on your exhalation, buzzing bee. So do for a few more times, or as long as you like to do. Let your sound vibrate. And feel that the vibrations throughout your head, throat, and your whole body. Last one, inhale. Shavasana, last pose. Let go your hands resting on your ground. And feel the space that your sound vibrated in. Gratitude is a way to appreciate what we have instead of always reaching for something new in hopes it will make us happier. It helps us refocus on what we have instead of what we don't have. Even we can find a gratitude for our difficulties and suffering. Challenging times, especially good to practice gratitude. As gratitude grows, it gives rise to joy and happiness. In joy, we can be thankful and joyful for people, for goodness, for sunlight, trees, harvest. We appreciate our life and be thankful for being alive. Gently, let's bring our awareness to your fingers and toes. Invite some movement. Then reach your hands over the head. Let's stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Exhale. Bring your knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to yourself. Thanks to your body and mind. And roll on to one side. Then gradually bringing ourselves to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed and bring our palms together to heart center. Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Let's take a big inhale, hands reach out and up. And exhale, feel the palms touching each other. And then on your exhalation, slowly bring it to the heart center. The gratitude and with respect. May this gratitude practice benefit you and everyone. And remember to thank you, especially the challenging moment or difficulty to express that gratitude. Thank you very much for letting me guide us through your practice and sharing your time together. Namaste. Thank you.